stage warrior to step into the spotlight. He is endearingly known as S to the W, to the brain, to the brain, to the games, and he carries a noble mission to guide you through the vast array of challenges that gaming offers.
Crashing after losing? Not anymore. Energy drinks are a scam. They hurt you more than they help. Drink Dubby. Game better. Sick of crashing? Try Dubby now. Jitterless energy blend with coffee fruit extract. Use code SWBG for 10% off. Join Team Dubby and be better.
Welcome everyone, SWBrainGames here for Tuesday, March 17th, 2026. It is 7:19 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And of course it's not Sunday. So this video will probably be up about, let's just say, tomorrow afternoon or so. I'm a little bit behind on videos because I have been lazy this spring break week so far. I've been really lazy. But of course, since you guys haven't seen my new gear here, see, and of course my headband, here, and this, of course, 88, and of course Tom Macdonald would also have that too because he was born in the same year too. Got my Kirk in the back. It's an actual jersey, red and black. And of course I'm having to use a different headset because the other one is just humming too much. Apparently some of my other videos I've noticed. But yeah. Now, normally on the Sunday side, we would do like Red Dead Redemption or whatever, but Tom Macdonald had put out a digital album, and a new song this past Friday, so I was gonna go over it. And I actually haven't heard the song myself, so this is an actual legitimate reaction because I haven't heard the song. And I haven't seen the actual video. I do know from what people have said that it goes hard, and he basically goes after everyone. And I have heard he's gone after pedophiles, even brought up the Epstein's list and everything. It's definitely interesting. I'm definitely for anybody that doesn't hold back on whole Epstein list stuff, because it needs to be out. It needs to be out no matter what. No matter who's on that list. They all need to go down. Like a turd in a punch bowl. Or as they say, right? In a turd in a punch bowl or something. But yeah. Anyways. Let's get to it.
They a bunch of Satanists, criminals, murderers and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. It ain't left and right no more, cause now it's good and evil. They used to call it a conspiracy, but now it's real. We seen the files and the facts, don't care how you feel. They having pizza parties, and that means they eating people. This might wake them up, QAnon didn't make it up. Missing kids got flown to Jeffrey's Island by who paid enough. The rich and famous, the young eat human flesh, it ain't for fun. It's ancient ritual, sucking adrenochrome from baby's blood. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars cause they don't want to get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal Politicians left and right, they seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. It ain't a culture war no more, the real fight is started. We've been up against each other, but now we the targets. It's the rappers, it's the actors, the elites in charge. It's kings and queens, they all bowing to the prince of darkness. Things ain't getting better, they run the world with rich investors. The cult came from Egyptian deserts, now they cannibals in Gucci sweaters. Using AI to fuel agendas, control the news, the truth, the weather. Now we're ruled by a group of dudes who are all satanic child molesters. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars cause they don't wanna get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They all Satanists, criminals, murderers and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ.
Okay. I was not expecting that. So I'm just I'm just gonna say it as this. I think he's seen the Epstein files, and of course he was talking about the pizza parties and and basically the cannibalism part, which it is true because there's is in the Epstein files. There's a lot of secret words, and of course one of them is beef jerky, which definitely means it means what you think it means. And of course the whole pizza thing, there's all kinds of different things on that, which trust me, I did not want to go into. I just go in a rage. But it's definitely he definitely seen the Epstein files, and that's and of course he also mentioned adrenochrome too, which of course it has been known that the elites go after the youth to get their adrenochrome and stuff, and it's what keeps them from aging. It's what keeps them from aging. These elites. So basically, they end up being vampires. That's basically what it is. They're vampires. And he's right. It's not left or right. It's good versus evil. Wow. Um, that hit in a different level. That's you know, in one sense, I kind of been a little bit frustrated with Tom because I always kind of thought that he would never go that far. And I mean, I know he's gone far before, going against the cancel culture and all that stuff. And I know even like way back in the day, he did a song called "Cloned Rappers" and stuff, saying that even like that Eminem was a clone and stuff. And of course, now we see someone like Jim Carrey. Um, of course, one did I see? What's his name? Oh, uh, a black comedian, but he's completely different and looks like he's a clone or something. But that Jim Carrey one is definitely weird. I've even heard like Megan Fox. I think is it Megan Fox, Eminem, and Jim Carrey were all replaced. I even heard Avril Lavigne was replaced too. That she had died a long time ago. And of course, according to the Epstein files, too, Joe Biden actually had died and was actually replaced too. In the Epstein files, they said that he died, that he was actually dead, and then they basically replaced him. So that whole thing with the clone rappers and stuff, even from all those years ago, was definitely true. But see, this one is actually harder than I thought because what was it? I think it was like February 2nd or whatever when I was listening to the podcast that I listened to named Mike Adams. Mike Adams, a health ranger, and the Epstein files had just came out, all the stuff, all the dark stuff, and he normally doesn't even break me down or anything, but he was talking about stuff that I never want to hear but need to hear because we need to know how evil, sadistic, and parasitic these vampirian bloodsuckers are. I'm trying to say it in different other ways, but wow, I know I can understand why they're after him on the emails and stuff when he keeps on emailing and stuff and saying it's like he's getting a lot of hate, especially because of his CD or his digital CD and stuff, which I will listen to. But there is some songs that I have had that I know is in there from uh all his past CDs and stuff. I think what is it? I think what Satanic Rappers I think is in there or something like that. But yeah, he's definitely hitting on some lines right there. And I used to say this for Tucker Carlson and stuff when he exposed the whole January 6th thing, but I think we need to pray for Tom Macdonald now because I think he's on the same, and he might end up being on the same spectrum of danger as Tucker Carlson and Thomas Massey, Candace Owens, all those guys. Now, I'm not saying I know there's a lot of people saying that those guys are crazy, but I believe them, and he's starting to get into that level right there,
What level?
and he better watch out.
Better don't cry.
But I definitely appreciate that he's talking about that. That was because I will admit it is a sensitive subject for me. Very sensitive subject. The whole Epstein file crap, and I know that the Epstein files ever do fully 100% come out, and people do go down. The whole entertainment industry, news, music, I mean everything. Hollywood, and I say Hollywood will burn. It will burn. It will all burn. It reminds me of the song by Falling in Reverse, Watch the World Burn. Because that's what's going to happen if the Epstein files truly ever fully get out and people get prosecuted and stuff. And I wish for it. I'm saying pray for it because all those people on that list, I don't care who they are. If you hurt children, if you're doing any sex trafficking or anything like that, we need some rope and some trees, you know? But yeah. I don't care who they are. I don't care who they are. I don't even care if it's the highest level of the government that we freaking voted for in 2024. I don't care. You don't hurt kids, no matter what. And we definitely sure as hell don't protect them. Sure as hell don't protect them. So, I know I'm kind of going on a tirade there, but I was not expecting that from Tom. He may have opened freaking Pandora's box on that one. You know what? Just because of that, I'm gonna listen to the Declassified album too. Wow. Thumbs up, big time, Tom. Or as I would do it, thumbs up. Hangover Gang. Wow. That's actually, I'm already gonna say it too. That's probably one of the best Tom Macdonald songs I've ever heard. And I've done how many reaction videos to these? You know, I've freaking brainwashed and snowflakes and system and sheeple, all these different songs, and of course the one that I got banned on YouTube a couple years back, the one that him and Adam did, New World Order. Yeah, I think that one ends up taking the cake. And you know what? Anybody that says they hate him or anything, I'm just gonna say they're stupid, brainwash, idiotic pieces of shit that are just embarrassed to be alive. That's why they attack him. And I don't think I can't call them human. The ones that are literally in the left are usually that are actually attacking him, because that was a work of art right there. Ooh, I was not expecting that going in. Let's say, wow. I'm gonna just as a bonus, guys. We are gonna do this song again. I don't know if a reactor has ever done it twice, but this will be our finale. Let's go back and play it again.
They a bunch of Satanists, criminals, murderers and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. It ain't left and right no more, cause now it's good and evil. They used to call it a conspiracy, but now it's real. We seen the files and the facts, don't care how you feel. They having pizza parties and that means they eating people. This might wake them up, QAnon didn't make it up. Missing kids got flown to Jeffrey's Island by who paid enough. The rich and famous, the young eat human flesh, it ain't for fun. It's ancient ritual, sucking adrenochrome from baby's blood. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars cause they don't wanna get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. It ain't a culture war no more, the real fight is started. We've been up against each other, but now we the targets. It's the rappers, it's the actors, the elites in charge. It's kings and queens, they all bowing to the prince of darkness. Things ain't getting better, they run the world with rich investors. The cult came from Egyptian deserts, now they cannibals in Gucci sweaters. Using AI to fuel agendas, control the news, the truth, the weather. Now we're ruled by a group of dudes who are all satanic child molesters. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars cause they don't want to get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ.
Even the second time. Yeah, he was talking about AI and stuff. Now, of course, I know that I use AI myself. You know, AI music, AI thumbnails, even my W commercials AI. But it's how they use AI. You know, it's just like the whole Terminator thing. You know, and the Terminators, how they fight the Terminators, they use the future weapons. They use the weapons of that time to defeat them. You know, at least that's how I see it. You know, and of course I do know stuff like freaking even Grok and ChatGPT and some of those other ones, except for like DeepSeek. Was it DeepSeek and Mistral? Mistral's out of France. DeepSeek is out of China. Almost any kind of like American-made model AI is not good, especially the whole open AI. But of course, you know, there is decentralized AI like there's a brightanswers.ai, which is the one that I would definitely go to for information. It is an AI engine, but it's made by Mike Adams, the health ranger, and it's got like millions of science papers and stuff and all that kind of stuff, and it's the only thing I don't like about it is I can't really do any kind of like gaming and stuff, you know, gaming thumbnails and all the kinds of stuff like that. But that's why I still use ChatGPT. But of course, AI is being used to, you know, push an agenda. It is. We just gotta use it for us to, you know, to help change everything, to help fight the fight. That's at least how I see it, you know. I mean, even this right here, this was actually made from ChatGPT right here. This right here, but I'm using it for a different purpose. It's like my music, just like I don't know if you guys have heard my song, my latest AI song that I made, but it was definitely a rage song. And I kind of bring up like the Epstein list without saying it, but it's called Mind War. and it's a heavy metal song, but all the lyrics, 100% of the lyrics are mine. It's all mine. It's 100% of the lyrics are mine. It's just the tone, the voice, the instrumental, all that kind of stuff. But the lyrics themselves are mine. They're created by me. So, and it definitely did take me a while. It actually took me a couple of months to get those lyrics and stuff perfectly in tune where I wanted them. But yeah, that's technically my version of this song right here, Auntie. Sorry, I'm going on long on this, but wow, wow. Anyways, I'm just gonna end up having to just to get off of this here, is I've got a in my next video after this is I've got Dark Souls Remastered, because I finally beat Dark Souls Remastered after playing it for about, I say, about 3 years or so. I beat the DLC boss, and then I finally beat the final boss, and then so I'm gonna have two different videos. But of course, as you see it, today is what, Tuesday, March 17th. It's not Sunday, so I am a little bit behind. As I've been uploading all my videos right now, and I'll get this one done as I'll get this one to you guys. It'll be tomorrow. It'll be Wednesday. I'm guessing, because I'm probably gonna have some other videos and stuff for tomorrow too, or the Dark Souls one's gonna be for tomorrow too. Just because I'm behind right now, but so this one is probably gonna be, I'd say, see, the other one was about 7 a.m. This one is probably should be releasing to you guys, I'd say about noon or so. About noon tomorrow. Okay, so about noon Mountain Standard Time. So just remember that. Mountain Standard Time. I mean Mexico. That's MTD. If you've Mountain Daylight Time is actually what it's supposed to be, but I say Mountain Standard Time. But yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this. I know I didn't. I appreciate Tom Macdonald for doing that 100%, 100,000,000%. But that didn't feel good here. It didn't feel good here. It didn't feel good there. It's just because of the Epstein file stuff. It's nothing to do with him. He needed to put that song out. He needed to do it. I appreciate it. I hope it shatters every freaking Billboard music charts and stuff right now. I know Declassified, the album right now, is #1 on iTunes, and it should be, and I'm pretty sure Auntie is in there on that too. But but yeah, big time props, Tom Nova, and of course everybody that works with Tom and Nova to make the videos and stuff. Absolute badass. Absolutely. If I had more thumbs, I would be putting them up. If I had stars, I'd be putting them up. See, this is my slogan, but this right now, this means something. Big time thumbs up. And this technically is a freaking FU to all of those people he was just talking about. You know, all the freaking Satanists, pedophiles, and pedos. Everybody that that was on the Epstein list that truly did those crimes. Only thing I say is there's not enough rope in the world to hang them all, but it's a start, you know. That's all I gotta say. You know, I got no sympathy for child molesters. I just simply just say lead to the head, just the lead poisoning. You know what I mean. But yeah, that is a sensitive subject. But anyways, I do thank you for watching the video, watching my reaction, my actual reaction. So much that I had to play it twice. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Hangover Gang. Thank you, everybody that is watching this and gonna watch this in the future. I hope this freaking video blows up because I want you guys to see my frustration in all this. Everything that's going on right now is an absolute freaking sham, and people should be in freaking prison right now, life in prison instead of freaking mouthing off and in the in the Senate and the House and all that, you know. Anyways, thank you for watching. Always remember, never give up, never back down, face everything and rise, never give in to Satan's will, never give up on any dreams, never lose faith, never have any doubts, and remember that everything happens for a reason. Whether we like it or not, everything happens for a reason. And remember that I got the brains, and I play the games for all of you. This has been SWBrainGames, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.
Why not become a part of the SW Brain Gang today? Together let us embark on this exhilarating